Hello everyone, I'm Anna Jones, the author of A Modern Way to Cook and A Modern Way to Eat. And today I'm going to be showing you how to make my amazing lemon and cannellini bean cake, which is right here. It's a cake made of beans, which I initially thought was a really weird thing. But half an hour later, a really bright, light, spongy cake came out of the oven and I haven't looked back since. So let's get started. So we're going to start off in the blender. We've just added the 2 tins of beans to the blender. The next thing I'm going to add is some honey. This is set honey, just 150 grams going in there. The lid goes on and we're just going to pulse the beans, honey and vanilla until they're nice and smooth. All the big lumps are gone. So I'm going to crack in 4 eggs. I'm just going to do it one by one. So that's all done. You can see that it's lovely and smooth and all the eggs are all mixed nicely in. So I'm just going to pour the mixture into a mixing bowl. The next thing I'm going to add is a bit of baking powder, just 2 teaspoons. This is just going to give the cake a little bit of extra rise. So make sure the baking powder's mixed in really well. There's nothing worse in a cake than coming across a big horrible clump of baking powder. So we've got one last ingredient. It's some coconut oil. I've already melted it and it's just at room temperature now, because if you add it when it's hot, it will scramble the eggs. So this is 100 grams of coconut oil. I've got a 20 centimetre cake tin here that I've greased with a bit of coconut oil and I've lined with greaseproof paper. It's a kind of smaller than usual cake tin. You could do it in sort of the standard 24 centimetre one. You'll just need to sort of knock about 5 to 6 minutes off the cooking time. Try and get every last bit out of there. You can smell all that lovely vanilla, and there's a really lovely kind of sweet flavour and smell coming from the beans as well. This is all ready to go. I'm just going to pop it into a preheated oven at 180 for between 30 and 40 minutes. You just want it to be springy on top and for it to have lost its wobble. So this is the easiest icing ever. It's literally all done in the blender. The first thing you do is add your tofu. This is about 200 grams. The next thing I'm going to add is some coconut oil. So that's all of our icing ingredients. And literally all you need to do is give it a good blitz until it's nice and smooth. So here's my cooled cake. You know, you'll see when I cut into it, it's a lovely light bouncy sponge. All that's left is to pop a bit of our icing on top, to gently kind of persuade it around the edge. I don't mind if it drips down a bit. So I'm going to finish this off with some candied lemon peel. It's really easy to make. Here it is, the finished cake, and as you can see, it actually looks like a slice of cake, even though the cake is made from cannellini beans and the icing's made from tofu. When I first cut into this cake, I couldn't believe how much it looked kind of like a regular Victoria sponge. It's light and bouncy and really good.